Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Chloe, I am a singer-songwriter, writer and a guitarist, and today, as you can tell by the title, the thumbnail and everything else, I am going to be doing my day in the life vlog, but daily, I say daily experiment, writing experiment style. And I guess I was probably a little inspired by Kate Kavanagh, also inspired by the fact that I just want to see if my ideal work day would line up with my actual work day, which is what the experiment is all about. And I am wearing no makeup today, and I'm actually in pyjamas right now. It's not actually today that I'm going to be doing it, I'm actually doing it in 2 days time on Saturday the 24th of August, and I actually have my ideal work date written down already. So between 7:30 and 8 o'clock I'll be waking up and getting up, hopefully ideally about 7:30, because even though I'm a morning person, I don't like waking up super early in the morning, and if I wake up earlier that means I have a better chance of having a shower and still having enough time to get a load of work done. And then from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock we'll be getting ready and having breakfast, so that includes obviously getting dressed and kind of like, I don't think that would include making my bed. Making my bed would count in with waking up and getting up. That would also mean brushing my teeth and going to the bathroom as well, between that half an hour period of like when I've woken up and everything. And also getting ready and having breakfast will mean like preparing my face as well. And if I have a shower, showering as well. And then from 9 to 12, hopefully the plan is to do some YouTube work. And then from 12 to 1:30 the plan is to have lunch and have a bit of downtime, and then from 1:30 to 2:30 the plan will be to do more YouTube work, kind of finishing off thumbnails, finishing uploading videos, doing stuff like the cards and the end screen, things like that. And then from 2:30 to 6 o'clock we'll be just doing a load of book stuff with a load of breaks in between, because I would hope that in that time period that I would have breaks, considering it's such a long period of time. And then from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock we'll be having dinner, and then that'll be pretty much my day done. I do tend to allow myself some time in the evening to do any work that I've kind of not done during the day, or if I just fancy doing a bit of extra work. I do tend to do that quite a lot, and I feel like this Saturday I'm probably going to end up doing that, which I will count when I actually write what actually happened on the other side here. My ideal work day, if I did all of that and I managed to get everything done within the time period that I've set myself, then that would mean that I would have 3.5 hours of book work. Oh, and YouTube stuff also means like promotion as well, so post-production stuff. So like promotion, like Instagram, and posting things on Instagram and things like that. The overall total of hours that I would get done with all of my YouTube work would be 4 hours, and so it's pretty balanced. I think I do think I have it generally balanced out. The only two things that I don't balance out very well is obviously my music along with my book and YouTube stuff, which I always deem more important. But maybe I'll do like, I don't know, a day in the life vlog with like all of my music stuff in the future, if you wish to see that. And on that note, I actually do have a very a very exciting announcement for you. So I know I have been saying that I am going on hiatus at the end of September and returning next year in January, but I've been really thinking about it, and I really don't think that I need much of a break. I just think I need a bit of time away to kind of focus on what's important to me. So I've decided that obviously I will still be going on hiatus at the end of September. However, I will be returning this year in November. Some point in November I will be returning because I just feel like I would miss this way too much. So I hope you're excited about that, because I am, and that now means that I have to now plan out my schedule for November and December, because you can bet your ass that I'm gonna start planning that. But let's get into the day in the life vlog finally. Good morning everyone. So it is currently about 9 o'clock, I believe. Yes, 1 minute to, and I am just sitting down to eat my breakfast, as you might be able to tell by the soup bowl, because where are the actual bowls? In this house, in my brother's room, and not in the dishwasher. So I'm going to do a quick run through of what happened this morning, and like me getting up and getting ready. So at 7:30 I woke up. 7:45 I got up and made my bed and went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth, took my tablet, got in the shower at about 8 o'clock, got out about 20 past, and then at 7:30 I did my skincare and got dressed. And today I am just wearing this plain like red / pink slouchy top with some sports leggings. So I am going to sit here and have my breakfast, and then the first thing I really need to do this morning is export one of my videos. So if I open up my video management document, I actually have my monthly vlog to export, so that will be the first thing I do. And then at some point today, which I'm hoping will be this afternoon, like my afternoon YouTube work session, and that will be me doing my schedule for November and December. It's now 25 to 10, and I have had a bit of a slow morning, but I guess that's just been because of the fact that I don't have a lot to do. However, I am now going to export my monthly writing vlog, monthly outlining vlog, and then after that, well actually during, I'm going to journal, and then after that I have 2 videos I believe to edit. Okay, so now I've done that, I can now export the video, and that means that now that I've got 4 screenshots, that's 5, now that I've got 4 screenshots, I will be able to complete the thumbnail pretty soon. Which actually brings me on to another thing. I am doing a complete rebrand of my channel when I go back, so that's exciting. It is now almost 11 o'clock and my video is almost done exporting, and you might notice, well, my hair has been wet for a very long time because I showered this morning. I'm actually wearing a jacket, a new jacket. It kind of looks like my boyfriend's, but no, my boyfriend's is actually on the back of my chair there. But it's a new jacket, got it from Sports Direct, like my leggings yesterday. I have been journaling for a long time, probably since about 10, and I managed to get 6 pages. Well, this video is almost done, so once I have exported this, once it's fully exported, I am going to start editing my how I plan and schedule my video, because I haven't even touched that yet, and it's kind of the first one that goes up in September. Oh, my video has now fully exported. Time to get to editing. One quick thing before I do actually do that. I started reading this book a few days ago and I'm already on page 63 because it's that good, and I'm probably going to end up finishing this probably by the end of the month, because it is kind of a fairly thin book, you might be able to tell, and it's just By Virtue Full by Carrie Out. It's about 10 past 11 already and I still not have gotten round to editing anything. Here we go. Do I need... yes, I'm gonna need some audio. There we go, and then while it's on this screen that you can see, I'm going to get up snipping tool and screenshot that because I'll need it for the thumbnail, which I'll be doing this afternoon. It is now about 10 to 12 and as you can see, I've pretty much edited this whole video now. The only thing I do actually need to do is add music to the whole thing, because that's what I want to do with this one, because it's actually fairly short. It's about 13 minutes long, so I can definitely add some music to that. Also, another thing I do pretty much all the time, or I've been doing a lot of recently, is writing down the cards that I want to include in my video when I've uploaded it. Because the thing is, in the past, before, I have mainly just edited my videos through fully, not really taking any notes of any of the cards, and then I'll just, at the end of it, I'll just be like, oh, not doing any cards because I didn't make any notes. But I've been really good about doing that recently, so I only have 3 listed here that I'd like to include. So I've also done the same with my monthly vlog, which is just down the side of my laptop there. Now, that took me about, I want to say 10 to 15 minutes. It really doesn't take me that long to put the tracks in that I want in the video, and then kind of equalise, well, I say equalise it, but I mean just kind of mixing my voice and the audio tracks together, because you kind of got to get the right level with that. And I do think it helps that I took a music course last year and will be taking another one this year, because that generally tends to help me out in the video editing process. And this in turn does actually help me at college. So it's now about 10 past 12 and it's lunchtime, so I need to be keeping track of this in my book. So I'm basically going to put 12:10 lunch. I now have my lunch. Ta-da! It's basically full right here, but it's a nice balanced out lunch. Bye 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 fly, fuck off. Thank you. So it is now about 2 and as you just saw, I did my thumbnails for I did 3 thumbnails, I think. Is that alright? Is that correct? Yes, 3 thumbnails. I did my how I plan and schedule my videos / YouTube content, vlog one, and then my sexual assault and emotional abuse story, which is something I don't really want to touch on right now, but that video does go up soon, so everything will be explained in that video, funnily enough. And it is planned in here that I should be finishing up my YouTube work now and moving on to my book stuff. However, I am not yet done with my YouTube stuff, like my YouTube work for the day, because I have not planned out any of my winter content. And what I mean by that is my content for November and December. And I do actually have a bunch of video ideas that are on my phone. I basically just have Google Keep notes on here, so it should be somewhere. Video ideas for 2020. The one thing I am going to do is probably reveal the title for the second book in Lenny's series. I'm probably gonna do that, my second video in December. But by the way, things are gonna change for December because I was looking at my calendar and I saw that there are only 4 Thursdays in December, and one of them is Boxing Day. So I have decided that for December I'm going to be uploading on Sundays, which will be a bit of a different schedule for me, but it will go back to Thursdays in the new year. It's now 3 o'clock. Just finished kind of scheduling out my videos for November and December. I've spent actually, this is considering the fact that I did start at 9:30 this morning, when I kind of should have started at 9. If I had started at 9, I don't think I would have needed this extra half an hour this afternoon. Okay, so it is 20 past 6 and I am definitely sure that I've gone over the time that I said I would be finishing. That ain't happening because I'm probably going to keep going until 7, half 7. Not gonna lie, I'm really hungry, but I'll just have to wait until tea time. And I'm going to carry on with outlining. Oh, and I am on a live write-in that Brooke is hosting, as you can see. Is now about 20 past 7. Slightly insane because I actually don't know how long I've been sat here for, but it's been a while. I started at 3:30 and I probably wasted about half an hour to an hour of that. Definitely not my ideal day, and you can kind of see why I don't set myself like ideal days like these, because they just end up not going to plan. I don't know why I did this vlog. I thought it would be a fun, cool experiment type thing, to kind of state the fact that even though I have a very solid routine of doing all of my YouTube work first and like my lunch break either after or in between that, and then my writing in the evenings, even though I have that solid routine, I really don't have set times. And this will be something that I talk about in my wrap up at the end of the video. Because it's now about 20 past 7, I'm getting a little uncomfortable in these leggings, I'm not gonna lie. I do need a bathroom break. Not that I haven't been having them, I have, it's just I need another one. And I also need some more drink. and I'm feeling quite energetic, and I think that's because I'm currently on chapter 9, I want to say, and it's going really well. I am going to get changed into pyjamas, or at least pyjama bottoms, because these leggings are uncomfortable and actually do need to go in the wash because they got a lot of fluff on them. So it's now about 8 o'clock. In fact, it literally just turned 8, and I now have my tea. So I don't know if this is gonna be it for the day or not. Obviously I will be vlogging later if I do decide to carry on, but if I don't, then you will see me tomorrow. I'm now going to have my dinner. Good morning everyone. So it's Sunday the 25th of August, and I feel like my dad is going to start drilling anytime soon. And it's time for a wrap up. Yes, today I'm wearing a dress because it is actually incredibly hot and I cannot be bothered to check how many degrees it is, but I thought it was getting colder. Evidently not. Still excited for jeans and jumper weather because that's my favourite kind of weather. Let's talk about yesterday because it didn't really go to plan at all. I told you kind of like my ideal day on Thursday. While I thought it was my ideal day, I was actually kind of more trying to, I wouldn't necessarily call it an ideal day because I think it was more to do with the fact that, what's the word I'm looking for? My ideal day that I had set wasn't an ideal day for me because I had set myself hours, and that is generally how I don't like doing it that way, I have realised, and I'm never going to be doing an ideal day again because it just doesn't work for me. I don't like sticking to my a time schedule, but that doesn't mean that I don't stick to my routine because I still spend my mornings and my afternoons after my lunch break working on all of my YouTube stuff, and then I will usually do my writing and book stuff in the afternoon, which is where this thing comes in handy because with my ideal day I had planned that I would do 3.5 hours of book work and 4 hours of YouTube work. And for a little bit of a review, here's what I actually wrote for my ideal work day. I don't know how well you can see that, but I'm really hoping you can kind of see that. And that is what I had originally planned for my ideal work day. And then we go on to what actually happened and everything in order, because even though I kind of showed you everything throughout the day, I feel like I didn't talk and kind of, because I think the thing is I just didn't say what I was doing specifically because not how it's done on here. But anyway, let's just get straight into this overview. So 7:30 I woke up, 7:45 I got out of bed and made it, went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, everything like that. And then at 7:55 or 8 o'clock I went and got into the shower, got out at 8:20, and then at 8:30 I started on my skincare and got dressed. And the reason for this 10-minute gap is because I always have this period of time between getting out of the shower and kind of getting up to my room and putting everything away, because I keep all of my stuff in a shower caddy. I kind of like to put everything that I'm going to be using in the shower in that bucket, and then when I come back up I take the things out that I don't keep in there, put them back up onto my shelves, and then I have stuff out on my windowsill that I don't take down with me, so I have to sort that out and put that back under my bed because that's where it lives. Also allowing time to naturally dry as well, or as much as possible anyway. Skincare and get dressed at 8:30, and then at 8:45 I had breakfast to 9:30. It's a longer breakfast than I would have thought I would have had, but I think it just kind of panned out that way yesterday because of talking with my boyfriend as well, because that does come into all of this. But obviously I'm not going to jot down every single time I talk to him or call him or message him, because that's just very tedious, and I'm not that bad. And then from 9:30 to 12:10 I did a load of YouTube work. I think it was mainly exporting my video, because I had, what video did I export? I actually can't remember, but I exported a long video, which meant that I had a lot of time to journal. And then from 12:10 to 1:30 I had my lunch break. Then I got back to my YouTube work. I don't think I've calculated this right. And then from 3 to 3:30 I had my afternoon break, and then for the rest of the day I was pretty much outlining from 3:30 to 8 o'clock. But half an hour of that I think would have been on breaks, if I calculated up all of my bathroom breaks and everything like that, then that probably would take off half an hour of that time. And then 8 o'clock was the end of the day. So overall, it actually took me longer to get ready than I expected. I do have notes on here, which means the 3 hours of YouTube work, I had 2 hours worth of breaks. I said 3 hours of YouTube work, but I think that's meant to be 4. So I actually did 4 hours of YouTube work. Overall, I did about 4 hours of work on my outline because of that half an hour break I was on about, calculating breaks up, and then 4 hours on YouTube work, which I think is actually pretty well balanced. I think that is pretty much everything for this video. I have a lot of footage that I kind of hate myself for that I now need to edit. I'm never doing this kind of thing again. Not a daily experiment anyway. Oh well, it's absolutely fine, but that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe down below and ding the bell to be notified every single time I upload. And don't forget that all of my social media links will be in the description down below for you to check out as well. And I hope you guys have had an amazing summer, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!